We don't make it pretty. We make it pretty stupid.
Videos.
Greetings.
Greetings. What's this about, you only serve porridge? Olaf looks at you and shakes his head quickly. What the fuck did I say? It isn't by choice, I assure you. We used to serve some of the finest meals in Deerwood. What happened to that? We've had damnable run of luck, is all. It's been a bad season for crops. We're running low on supplies, alright? I sent 10 frith up north to stock up. 10 friths are cooked, you see, and ours with a good roast. It's been days since he was supposed to return and we haven't seen any sign of him. It sounds like a job for Team Slack. I've only just taken over from the last owner myself. I don't know what I'll do if he doesn't turn around. Okay, so we could try to find him for you. Is there anything in it for us? I'd be grateful to you if you did. He was traveling through Valewood. It's probably nothing, a broken wheel maybe, but I do worry. Alright. Oh yeah, there's this dog upstairs, the Black Hound, so let's ask about that. What's going on with him? Really? Well, let me see. The actual building's been here for years, but the Black Hound's fairly new. Uh-huh. Alright. I just love this place. Okay,
sure.
Let's go upstairs, boys. See what's up with the Black Hound. What a place. Let's just quickly see what everybody's all about. Villagers. You. What's your story? Beg pardon, sir. Don't have that much time for talking. Okay, neither do we. And I should save the game. There we go. These guys have names. Oh, here we go again. As you near, you feel a vibrant history. Yada yada yada. Reach out for the soul. My gosh. Sorry, but there's no way I'm gonna read all that. There you go. You can pause the video and read that up if you so desire. We are out of here. Alright, upstairs, boys. Let's go see about the Black Hound. Offensive area effect spells may display the... Dang it! Okay, actually I like fast loading screens. Oh, stuff to loot in here. Let's just do a quick save here and see if we like...
I'll have it in no time.
We can afford the lockpicks.
The work of a moment.
What's in there? A rapier, some armor, did we get a slap on the wrist for stealing that? No, good, excellent. What else? What's your story? Crammed behind the books is a drawing that shows Eothas and Lord Radric in a compromising position. Is that right? Hey, Lord Radric. How much you give me if I don't tell on you? Anything else in here? Wait a minute. Go loot that thing. Deerwood, Part 1. Early Colonial History. A lot to read there. There you go. You can pause the video and read that up if you so desire. Grab all that stuff. Everybody out here. Alright, we're not going to talk to everybody. Let's just go down and see about the dog. There he is. Hi, Fido. What's your name? Black Hound. The hound stares intently at the covered window, head cocked as if waiting to hear a particular sound. It looks up when you approach and whines a low note, tail wagging slightly. Aww! Aww! Hey, you know what? We could use a good dog. Come on along. Here, boy. Here, Fido. Okay, so when you do this, when you agree to take the dog, what happens is it shows up in your inventory right, bam, there, and you have a pet slot right there. This is completely cosmetic. You put the dog in the pet slot, boom, and now we have a pet that follows us around. See, there he is right there. Completely cosmetic, as far as I know. This is kind of cool. Okay, so we are out of here. We have to go see the dwarf woman hanging in a tree. See if we got her pregnant. See if like cyclopedia got her pregnant, which would be decidedly inconvenient. Pausing to issue commands is an important part of combat in Pillars of Eternity. Yes, it is. Yeah. Alright. Quick save here, boss, just in case things totally screw up. We are on a mission to see the dwarf woman. Hang on, I just want to check something here. Looking at a map that shows all the goodies in town. There should be something here. There's the inn. There it is. There's something right there. Go grab that thing. Double time. Okay, get some Barris Bell. And let's go back to the tree. Here's the tree. Alright, double time there, boys. There's the hanging woman. You there. Speak. Look, I know we had our fun, but, you know, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, alright? So, I think we should just go our separate ways, and, you know, best of luck to you. The squat to... Okay, I'll stop it. The squat to stand to body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bow that sags at the tug of her noose. That's nice. You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surroundings. Yada, yada, yada. Reach out for the woman. Okay. Take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out toward the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with new, unfamiliar awareness. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes. That's a good idea. You feel yourself pulled down to some deeper consciousness. Alright, you may read the rest of that up if you so desire by pausing the video.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
Am I imagining this?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy, even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I. Wherever here may be.
We're in Gilded Vale. Where are you? And how are you able to speak to me?
Is that what we're doing?
That's what I thought.
Perhaps it just seems that way.
Oh.
Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it.
Jeez, am I stoned again?
I think it is a very good choice.
Dang it. Gotta lay off that meat. Alright, I need to understand something that's happened to me. She nods, a look of pity on her face as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there.
Mm-hmm.
You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now.
I am?
And a watcher you will stay.
What's a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, no, not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair. And here we are, visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better
Oh,
times.
is that what we're doing? Visiting? Is that what you call it? Okay.
Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either living or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder!
That's nice, that's nice. Now we're getting to the point where I'd like to seek a rapid conclusion to all this. Door number 2, door number 3, or door number 4, Slack? What do you think will get us out of this dialogue? I'm gonna go for door number 3! I think I survived a Buick. Do you know why that would be?
Did you now, dear?
Uh-huh.
My, that would be something, wouldn't it?
It was.
Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time.
Wait a minute, you calling me fat?
Souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me, no?
Dang. Alright. What did you mean when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping.
Yeah,
or
I did have
other
some trouble
difficulties.
sleeping last night.
You should see old Mayor.
There we go.
He could tell you much more than I.
Oh no,
A watcher
more.
Just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Cadnua, beyond the Black Meadow.
Cadnua. We are going to
He will welcome
Cadnua.
the company.
Writing this down. Is that it? Is that all we need? Absolutely need to know? Is the rest just fluff? Let me just see. Farewell. Goodbye, my dear.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Okay, just remember that. What happened last night? We were just visiting. All right. Yeah. Are you all right? You seem lost just now. I'm a watcher. How about that? Well, that is interesting. Well, come on. It's a big deal. And I expect that explains how you survived the Buick, hmm? Well, of course. Everyone knows that. In any case, I appreciate your honesty. We're traveling together. It's probably wise for us to share these things. Okay. Do you know anything about Watchers? Only that they're rare and they seem to have unique insights into certain soul conditions. Yeah, I heard that, as you just demonstrated. Yeah, let's continue on. And I believe that this grants us a new power. Right here. Crucible of the Soul. The Watcher unravels vital essence. We can only use this one time per rest. Right click for details. There we go. It's a spell. It's a fast spell. The range is 8 meters. Pretty small radius, area of effect, and applies burn damage to drain his endurance. The enemy defends against it using fortitude. 1 per rest. So we can't use it too often, but anyways, that's what we have. Alright, so that's that. We've spoken with the dwarf woman in the tree. How about Eder? Eder, where are you? Where are my guys?
Yeah. 17 and a half.
What'd you say? The smell of pipe smoke, at once earthy and sweet, winds its way into your nostrils, yada yada yada.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
What are you talking about?
The people hanging from the tree.
Oh.
18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway.
Okay. Is that what you people do here for fun? Count the people hung in the tree?
Name's Eder. Those
Eder.
people around here might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
What was that about the dwarf?
The dwarf woman.
Yeah.
You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person.
No, you were.
I think you oughta.
What? What makes you think that I spent any time with the dwarf woman? It's a lie. It's a lie. Whatever you heard, it's a lie. Uh-huh.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her.
Alright.
Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
Do you know what a watcher is?
Careful, friend.
Uh-oh.
Let's not use that word round here. Could be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf.
I'm telling you, it didn't happen. Those are just rumors, okay?
Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense.
You think you're going to be hanged?
The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
And why was your headman hanged? Got involved. That's just that. That's it. Alright. Radric sent men down here the other day, said they had it on good authority. Someone in town was working with Kolsch, plotting Radric's overthrow. No one was coming forward, so Swithin, that's my headman, he steps up and says it's him. That wasn't the brightest move on his part. They took him at his word. Alright, what does the town have against you?
Picked the wrong god.
Uh-huh.
That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea.
Alright, let's skip ahead to the part where you join the merry band of Slack.
Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army.
Aethys. Aethys. I'm gonna write this down phonetically.
Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it.
Aethys.
No way was that Aethys.
Aethys.
He enlisted, and then I did too. But, he didn't make it back.
That's a shame. So?
After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason.
Oh, I see.
Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me.
Alright, sorry I asked.
Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Radric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
That was a long one. If you're next to be hanged, what are you still doing here? Drinking, mostly. Okay. Well, once again, looking for a rapid conclusion. How about farewell? If this will, dang it! No! Hang on. I want you to join. We could travel together. Here we go. Yeah. Where are you headed? Someplace called Cadnua. There's an old watcher there who might be able to help me.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before.
Maybe because you're drinking too much.
Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger.
Come on.
And a strange one at that. But, truth be told,
we're real fun.
I might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
Way to go, Aloth. Talk him into it.
Alright then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing.
Yeah.
As long as you're not the one picking the sights.
Alright, so let's get going. Alright, so now we have 4 guys in our party. Excellent. But we have a little quest for Eder. Bring him to Merwald. Alright, so Eder, you are that one.
Hey.
And check out the endurance on you. 83 and 414 health compared to everybody else. 38, 152, 48, 192, 43 and 170, 83 and 414. Are you familiar with the term cannon fodder? You aren't? Okay, well we're going to give you a crash course on the whole concept, alright? And I believe that is it. Coming up next, we're going to make the tour of the whole town and go to every different house and take on all the side quests. Alright, that's it for this part of Gildedville. And I think I got all the goodies. We got all our party members. This is our new party. Whoops. Me, Cyclopedia, Napalm, the wizard I constructed, custom constructed, Aloth, the wizard, and Eder, our cannon fodder, our tank. This is our tank. He's going to be out front, you know, drawing fire and whatnot. That's it. Alright, so I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and see you next video.
Please subscribe now before you watch another video and change your mind.
That's pretty pathetic, Pee-wee.
Shut up, bitch.